Hey y'all, hey, Erica with Time to Shrink. Welcome to day 14 of our Squeaky Clean Keto Challenge. We made it 2 weeks, y'all. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, we've had some great stuff, we've had some not so great stuff. Definitely has not been perfection, but let's just jump into day 14 and at the end we'll do a wrap up. Let's do it. It's about 3:30 a.m. I have not been able to go to sleep yet tonight, y'all. It's been a rough one. So I just drew a bath and I'm gonna climb in and just try and soak and calm and hopefully be able to go to sleep before too long. 6 a.m. still haven't slept at all. So I'm giving up. I'm gonna go make some coffee and do a little bit of editing. I don't know, I'm gonna try and just not sleep until this evening, but we'll see what happens. If I really can't handle it, I'll take a nap, but there's just like my brain won't shut off. There's no way I'm going to sleep now. All right, got some coffee brewing. I'm gonna use some Holiday Nog. I have some Bones gingerbread coffee in there, and I also saw this when I came out this morning. Looks like Jason found one more Zip Fizz, so I do have 2 Zip Fizz for today.
All I have, I'm used to give all I have, I'm used to get nothing back. Wherever I go, it's the same. There's no excuses, no one to blame.
Alright, good morning, y'all. It is about 6 a.m. I'm about halfway through this cup of coffee and now the super tired is hitting me, so I can't decide whether I should try and go back to bed and sleep for a few hours or if I need to just keep pushing. It's like the minute I finally decided I'm just gonna get up, it's not gonna happen. Now I can hardly keep my eyes open. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I hate nights like this. But the good news is I made it the entire night without eating anything. I had a lot of water. I probably had almost 60 ounces of water over the whole night. I was like super thirsty. My nose was a little stuffy, so like I was mouth breathing while I was just laying there in the bed. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Since I've been up all night, I am starving. So I'm gonna have 3 pieces of bacon, and then I went ahead and made a grape Zip Fizz, so I probably won't start that for 30-40 minutes, but it's there and ready, and I'm gonna eat some bacon while I do some work. Y'all, it is 8:30 in the morning and nobody is home except for me and Hazel. Never happens. The kids have started back to school 2 days a week, and so they're at school, and then Jason had gone to work. He's still working from home, but sometimes he and one of his coworkers work together, and so he's over there today, and that gives me the house to myself. Normally I love having my family underfoot, like love it, but it's been a long year and it's nice to have a little bit of a downtime. So even if I slept 0 last night, I am gonna try and make the best of this day. I'm gonna finish working a little bit and then hopefully go to Walmart and get done what I wanted to do yesterday. I haven't decided yet if my body's gonna be able to handle it or not. I don't know, we shall see. I just took some Aleve and I'm sitting on some ice and we'll see. All right, y'all, I just came out to the garage because I wanted to look at this freezer real quick just to remind myself it's really getting empty, y'all. Wow, it's really getting empty. There's a couple things I thought of in the middle of the night that I wanted to make that were not on my list. I think I'm gonna make enchiladas tonight, and then I'm also gonna make a sausage and chicken soup. So this is barbecue, leftover smoked barbecue meat, and this is, oh, that's not what I was thinking it was. This is like an egg roll in a bowl thing. I know I have the sausage thing somewhere. I have to maybe find it inside. But we are going to definitely take this inside to thaw for tonight. And we're gonna take this pork inside. This is a big pork butt. We're gonna take this inside to thaw for later in the week. And there's the chicken that we need. All right, This is what I raided from the pantry to prep for later this week. This is some smoked pork barbecue that Jason had done on the smoker. I'm going to use this in combination with, I've got some tortillas that need to be used up. These are low carb tortillas. And I'm going to make, this is red enchilada sauce. So we're going to make enchiladas with that. This is a big pork roast. I'm going to thaw to do in the crock pot later in the week. And then I also had this sausage. This is like seasoned sausage for stuffing. It's like poultry seasoning and onion and sausage and celery. So I thought I would combine this with what's left of this chicken and make a soup, like a chicken and sausage soup. Also gonna grab some spinach out of the freezer for that. I need to grab that. And then I have a couple of these freezer meals that I had made myself and really need, I don't know if they're any good anymore or not. It kind of got buried, but this is lasagna, I believe. So I was just gonna thaw this for Jason or I, or both of us for later today or later in the week. So that's kind of the plan of what we're gonna make today. We're gonna make the sausage and chicken spinach soup. We're going to make enchiladas, the red enchilada sauce enchiladas, and then just thaw that pork for later. I have a plan to do that in the crock pot, marinate it, put it in the crock pot, and then use it a few different ways. All right, I am gonna make this sausage and chicken soup in my crock pot. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and cook up this chicken. I've got this keto bone broth, keto chicken. This is, I don't have any homemade broth right now, so we're just gonna throw this in here with the chicken. Just gonna add in a little bit of pepper, and we're just gonna cover this with some water. I'm gonna do 2 cups. I am seriously craving something sweet, so I'm having this Legendary Foods peanut butter spread on a piece of dark chocolate. So I think that today is a bad pain day, y'all. Yesterday was a moderate pain day, and I thought I moderated pretty well, and I wanted to share what I could do with y'all. And I think because I was filming, maybe I pushed a little harder than I realized, because I wanted to show that I can still do things on pain days. I mean, I have a pain day every day, let's be honest, but yesterday was kind of a moderate day. Well, then I didn't sleep at all night last night. I've tried the bath, I've tried ice, I actually took some Aleve, which I hardly ever do, and I've been up working on the laptop, sitting. I mean, I was just sitting and typing and editing, but it's like all I can do, and the pain is just overwhelming. And I did make my bed this morning, and I wanted to keep up the whole we're not crawling back in bed thing, but I think today that's what's needed. I'm gonna try and get up and accomplish a few things here and there, but in between, I think my rest breaks are gonna have to be laying down. My back is hurting so badly, so it's not just my fibromyalgia pain, it's something acute going on top of it, I think. Maybe, I don't know, it's really hard to tell, y'all, but I am gonna lay down. I'm gonna lay down. I did finish that Zip Fizz, so I've had a coffee and a Zip Fizz and that bacon, and I think I'm gonna lay down and watch a movie or do something mindless. I don't have the capacity to do anything that's not mindless.
Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain, but with you everything has changed. Even though we both stay the same, would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain, even as we're having a fight? Say
been about an hour and a half, so now I'm gonna start adding. We've got our chicken in here, and it's completely cooked, but it's not like shreddable yet. Now I'm gonna add in my sausage mixture. Now this sausage mixture has celery and onion in it, so I think that is gonna add some really good flavor to the soup. I'm gonna do about half of a bag of spinach. And for now, that's all I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna put the top back on and just let it keep going. We'll come check on it in about an hour and see what else we wanna add. Ugh. So that's it for now. We'll come back in an hour or so and see what else we want to add. We'll taste it and see where we want to go with it. But I really just wanted a plain, pretty basic soup.
But now there is so much to say. This time it is.
It's only about 11:30, y'all, but I think I've got to try and take a nap. My pain level is just awful. I hurt everywhere. But at least I got some soup made. I'm getting some things accomplished. When you have really, really bad days, you've got to focus on the things that you can do. Every little accomplishment is huge. And it really, really is. Don't get down on yourself when you're having these kind of days. Just do what you have to do. But every little thing that you can finish, that you can accomplish, is something, and you need to acknowledge that and be happy with that. So for me today, it's going to be making dinner and making the soup for lunch. Those are going to be the things I really want to accomplish today. I'm pretty sure I won't be going to Walmart or yoga, but if I can at least get a couple things done. Right now, I think I need to shut my eyes for a bit. Good night. This is smelling really, really good. Let's see. Alright, y'all, we're making this up as we go along. I decided to add some riced cauliflower, and then I also added, this is a block of frozen peppers, and it looks like it's going to need some more liquid, so I'm going to add one more pack of the chicken broth along with another cup of water.
Now it can be so hard to stay out of pain, but with you everything has changed.
Jack woke me up from my nap. I had laid down and fell asleep, and I feel so much better. Like, I still don't feel great, but I really needed that sleep. I slept for about 2 hours, and then he woke me up to let me know he needed my camera equipment. So I came in and made the enchiladas. It literally took 5 minutes. If you already have the filling stuff, it was a 5-minute put together meal, and always a winner. That looks really good. It looks like the cauliflower actually looks like rice. I'm just gonna shred up the chicken and give it a taste, and we'll see. Yeah, that's shredding super, super, super easily. I just got notice from my son that they have some kind of emergency need at the school. They got locked out of their equipment room, and he's in film school, and they need to borrow all of our home gear for something that they have to do tonight. So I'm going to be without camera. I'll just have my iPhone. That's really good, y'all. Okay, we're going to just do some seasoning. That's parsley, kind of just Italian type seasoning. There's some basil, oregano. We're going to do onion powder. I would have done whole, like, sliced up onions in here, y'all, but I'm completely out of onions. Stir this in. I'm also going to add some salt and some pepper. I was hesitant to do salt at first because I wasn't sure how much the salt would already be in there, but it's definitely lacking some salt. Just put in a couple pinches of some salt, and we're going to put the top back on and just let this keep simmering on low. I decided I am going to go ahead and add a thing of cream cheese to this as well. So I'm going to do about 3 ounces of cream cheese. I just think that's going to be a really, really nice addition to this. So we're just going to let this melt down with everything else. And then when I serve it, I'll probably top it with some Parmesan cheese. Cream cheese still needs to be stirred in a good bit, but I think I can still go ahead and taste it. I'm gonna taste this, then I'll get the cream cheese all stirred. That's perfect. Oh my gosh. This tastes a lot like Italian wedding soup, but without the little meatballs in it. So good. Oh my goodness. Go me. That's so yummy. I'm gonna have a bowl of this for lunch here. This would be perfect with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, like some really good, that's enough, that's all I need. Like a really good quality Parmesan cheese just shaved right over the top. Of course, I don't have any of that. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is actually like really good. Like good enough that I might need to write this one down, y'all. All right, y'all. Last time I talked to you, I was looking rough, I was feeling rough, I was having a horrible day. Still not feeling so great, but I'm looking good. I can fake it. Fake it till you make it, right? We have a video we need to film today, so I put on a full face of makeup, went ahead and did an intro and an outro, and an intro and an outro, and a grocery haul. I filmed everything I could while I was looking like this. And now Jason is setting up for us to do a Time to Drink episode for our new channel. Time to Drink is our new channel, always linked down below. Every Friday night at 8 p.m. we're either live or we'll have an episode for you. And I think you will have, no, you won't have seen this yet.
Cherry syrup, so this will already be posted, right?
No, this video that I'm recording right now is gonna go up on Friday.
Okay, so tune in later tonight, 8 o'clock, we're posting cherry syrup cocktails. I'll show you how to make low carb cherry syrup, which is delicious, and some great cocktails to go along with it.
Today, the last couple days I've been sharing with y'all a lot about my chronic pain and how I do things. So, just wanna let you know, Jason and I did go to Walmart earlier. It was really hard on me. I almost had to have him go get a cart or buggy, one of those things where I can drive myself around. Those embarrass the crap out of me, and I hate to do them. I feel like people are looking at me. So I tried to hang on to the grocery cart and push, but once it got the water in it, I couldn't push. So I hobbled like a 90-year-old woman through Walmart, but I did it. Then I came home and I laid down and laid on ice and I rested for a couple hours. Then I put this face on and then I rested for a couple more hours, and now we're filming. So sometimes you just gotta suck it up and push through and get your work done. That's where we are right now. When I'm done, I'm sure I'll super crash again, but that's where we are. So let me get off of this and stop chatting so we can go film a Time to Drink episode. And at least I'll have something to drink. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna heat this up. This is like a freezer lasagna that I had made forever ago. I put half of it in the microwave. The other half I'll leave in here for another time. So I'm going to heat that up and eat it. I'm not even sure how long it's been in there, so we'll see if it's still edible, but it doesn't have freezer burn or anything, so I'm guessing we're good. So here's my hot mess of a lasagna. I stirred it up and cut it up before I filmed it when it came out of the microwave, so sorry about that, but I just wanted to make sure that it was evenly cooked throughout, and it seems fine. This is a heart of palm lasagna.
Rolling in 3, 2.
Alright, so we're back in the kitchen. I found Erica. Here she comes. I've been busy without you, babes.
You have been, and it's late. I'm wearing my pajamas, but I have a cute face and makeup on.
Yeah, well, we're going to make some cherry cocktails. I made my syrup, and we're ready to go. You want to do that again?
Why? Did I do a bad job?
I don't know. You were looking at me like you weren't happy.
I was just looking at you.
Oh, okay.
All right, editing Erica jumping in. I did not realize as I was filming that it was actually day 14, and we didn't do any type of review about how Squeaky Clean Keto went this last week or what my weight was or any of that. So dropping that in right here, I lost 0 pounds this week. I actually gained 3 pounds back, and I'm not upset about it. I mean, of course, I'd rather be going down, but I have, if you've been watching, I've been flaring with my fibro, very much flaring. I also just started back to yoga, and so my body is sore. When you start a new exercise routine, a lot of times when you have that soreness, what happens is your muscles absorb a lot of water, so you start holding on to a lot of water weight as your body is healing from that inflammation. In that sense, it's a good inflammation, right? We're stretching our muscles, And so if you're lifting weights or doing any kind of a new routine, oftentimes you will either maintain or actually gain a few pounds while your body's readjusting, and then it will let go of that again, in combination with when I have a chronic pain flare-up, a fibromyalgia flare-up, generally the same kind of thing happens. I put on some water weight and my body hangs on to that until I am no longer flaring, and then it lets go of it. So last week I came to you at 178 pounds, and this week I think I was 181. I forgot to weigh in first thing in the morning without any clothes on. I weighed in after I'd had probably half a day's worth of fluids, plus I had a sweatshirt and sweatpants on. So maybe I didn't quite gain 3 pounds. I don't know, but that's when I remember to weigh. So I just wanted to throw that in here because obviously we're watching how my body responds to eating Squeaky Clean Keto, and in truth, I also have not been the squeakiest of clean this week. I definitely had a few more processed things that I would have liked. I did start cleaning it up by the end of the week again, but it is so easy to let that processed stuff back in. It might still be low carb, but there's that. And then also, I definitely had major sleep issues. I had a lot of nights that I was up in the middle of the night with anxiety or with pain, and a lot of those nights I ended up having something to eat. Some of them I didn't, but usually by the time I post it for you, I'm just getting ready to go to bed, and then you don't see that middle of the night. I mention it in videos often, you know, oh, I ate that last night, or oh, I did that. I try to, because I want to be completely transparent, and I think I've talked about how I've been having these struggles in the evening, but that's definitely also an issue. When you're not getting good sleep, your body also doesn't want to let go of weight. So I have a bunch of things happening, and also I don't think I talked about it this week at all, but I'm also on some medications that raise insulin and really cause weight gain, so I'm fighting that as well. So it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get back down to my 170 happy place. Will I go lower than that? Who knows, but I've been super happy at the 170 for the last year. I feel good. I feel like I look good. So anyways, I hope that honest and transparent issues don't make you feel discouraged, but encouraged that nobody's perfect and that we're all a work in progress, and we are doing this. I am doing this. I hope we are doing this to get the best health possible. It's not about weight loss. Weight loss would be a happy side effect, right? And yes, I definitely am trying to lose these 10 pounds that I had gained, and I have, you know, definitely going to work on that. I don't want to ever go up above the 170 to 173. That's my happy spot. That's my happy range. If I get below that, and we'll see what my body thinks about that, but definitely not cool with 180. So definitely going to keep working on it. There's always room for improvement. Every single day there's something we can do better in our life, in our health, and that's my goal. That is my goal. I do keto for health. I want to feel the best possible, and regardless if I do it perfectly, I still suffer with my chronic illness stuff. I still suffer with my chronic pain, and I still battle hyperinsulin levels even though I eat such a low carb diet. I've been wearing this continuous blood sugar monitor, and I'm really learning so much. I'll be doing a full review on it after I've worn it for 3 months, but I'm learning so much about what my body does in response to foods and what times of day my body spikes. My blood sugar is the highest in the middle of the night, and I know it's because of that medication that I talked to y'all about, but I just wanted to do this wrap up. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling at this point, so bye y'all. See you next week.